TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube family live on the day cave. Hey, this is what's happening. Today is Tech Tuesday. I want to talk about some technology. And it's little, very simple technology like a television and how it connects to the internet. Personally, I've been using DirecTV for my cable, if you will, or my entertainment package for at least 10 years. I'll say that, maybe even 12. Might even be 13. We've had it for a mighty, mighty long time. And I can tell you any kind of storm, anything happens, it was going out. But I got around it because I had, it wasn't that big of a deal. But I really like I'm going to give you the pros and the cons. I really like the fact that I could record TV, probably up to 5 shows. It was a big deal for my kids when they were younger, all that kind of good stuff. All of us, right? Whether it was me, I missed something, I could always come back and I could always look at it. I go all the way back to the Palace Brawl with the Pistons and the Indiana Pacers. I recorded that because I was watching something else and it just happened to record it. All I'm saying that to say is it's over now. It's all the way gone. I've recycled the equipment. Now I'm in streaming only on all my apps, whether it's they call it Xfinity Stream, whether it's ESPN or anything else. That's something extra outside of it. But I did subscribe to ESPN through my cable provider. And what I've noticed is it's always buffering. I just think, technically speaking, I think the signal isn't strong enough to continue always streaming. Right? If you ever connect to, let's say, something different like Netflix. Netflix can buffer sometimes, but not all the time, because I think they have the magnitude to do it. I don't think the cable companies per se have it. So I went ahead and got a box, right? I got a box, not for all 3 TVs, because that would be too much, but the box itself was $12. And I got to call the company now because they get me a message that says, hey, we can't do this. Your box isn't working or something like that. I'm like, okay, fine. Well, I could just be looking at ESPN, which I do look at, and nothing happens. I mean, it just buffers like all of a sudden. Now, one fault that DirecTV had, because it was always recording whatever station you were on, it would put it on demand. And one fault that it would have is you could rewind, but you couldn't. It was always a second behind. So let's say I'm watching the game with my buddy online. He would see, over the phone, he would see what would happen before I did. That's just what happened. It wouldn't be buffering. It was just in a queue kind of recording all the time. So that's why it was always behind. But I'll tell you, with this whole buffering with the Xfinity or Xfinity Stream, I don't like it, right? So that's why I went and got the box. Now, I'm going to call them and I'm going to see what's happening, but I'm just really fit to be tied because I'm like, I see why I paid for a service. Now, like I told you, I've paid as much as $180 a month, as low as 80, right? Maybe 60 even, because they gave me a discount one day. But if it's not going to benefit me, then I have to increase something else. So I'm still have some kind of savings, but not all the way. So I'm just saying, you got to make sure that you are happy as the customer. You got to be, I'm always a male advocate as far as health, but I'm a customer advocate because I'm a customer of many things. So I'm accustomed to things working, especially when I buy them. It's no different when you buy a pizza. You buy the toppings you like. You don't buy the toppings you don't like and take them off. That's what kids do. Adults do adult type things. So I just wanted to let you guys know I got a box. I'm going to see how it works. I'm going to update you probably next week. Hopefully I can get this act together. But that's what's going on. All right. Take care. Live from the Day Cave, and I'm out. If you got any questions, hit me up. You know how to get a hold of me, mrddwilliams.com, or the DMs on all the social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? Take care. God bless. Later.